guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another full face of makeup. Today, as you can tell from the title, we are doing Maybelline. Maybelline is another brand that has recently come out with a lot of new products. I pretty much have everything to do a full face except for an eyeshadow palette. I did have this Soda Pop palette from Maybelline, and they did recently come out with a nude palette that is actually really pretty, but I just find that I don't prefer Maybelline shadows. They're not bad. They're not absolutely fantastic, but they're not bad. But I just opted not to try the new palette, and I just recently decluttered my makeup, and so I ended up getting rid of the Soda Pop palette. But if you do want to try Maybelline eyeshadows, I do recommend it. Like I said, for them to be drugstore, they are really good. They're just not my favorite personally. And the nudes palette does look really good, but I just feel like I have a lot of nudes already, so I don't need another nude palette. So we're just going to start with her face. For primer, we're going to use the Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth primer. This primer is really nice. I know there's a lot of primers out there that claim to be hydrating and all kinds of things, and they honestly don't make a difference on my skin. This one actually really does make my face feel like hydrated and moisturized. So for foundation, I have two options that I really like. Maybelline over the years have come out with tons of amazing foundation. These are just the two that I currently have. The first foundation is the Dream Urban Cover. This is the newest one that I have from them. And then their SuperStay is really nice as well. They also came out with a Radiant Liquid one that a lot of people have already tried and said was really good. I just didn't feel the need to try it. If you guys want to see me try it out, let me know. But like I said, I already have these two and I really like them. So I'm gonna go with the SuperStay one today. So I have mine in the shade 320 Honey. Alright, so right off the bat, the coverage of this SuperStay is incredible. This is one layer, one pump for my entire face, and everything is covered beautifully. If you wanted to, you could go in with another layer if you feel like you needed that extra coverage. I feel like I'm fine, so I'm just gonna leave it at this one layer. But so far, so good. So we're gonna go in with the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. Mine is in the shade 30. Also Honey. So that is what our concealer looks like. Everything so far looks really skin-like, really full coverage. It just looks, it's so good. Like, I'm kind of mad at myself that I haven't been using the Maybelline foundation in a really long time, the SuperStay one, because like, it's just so good. So I know this is supposed to be a full face of Maybelline and whatnot, but I got this baby sample size of the Tarte Glow wand, and I've been wanting to try it out just to kind of see what it's about, really, because I think it's a concealer, but I think it's a highlighter. I think it's both. I don't really know. I've been seeing people use it on their own, and then I see people use it over top of their concealer, so that's what I'm going to do today. This one is in the shade Dream. This is very light, so we're only going to use a little bit. Alright, so on the back of the packaging it says there's 3 ways to use it. You can use it over your concealer to brighten, anywhere you normally highlight, like the center of your forehead, cheekbones, etc., or you can use it alone for a no makeup magic. Oh wow. So it already looked kind of bright here, but now this little glow wand honestly just made it glowy under my eyes. I look kind of like dewy under there now. So this is without it blended out, and this is with it under my eyes. I like this. And this shade I thought was going to be like out of control, but because it's not really a concealer, it's not really giving you coverage, it's just giving you that like highlighted dewy effect. All this really would be nice. See, now I'm gonna have to do a no makeup look and use this, because I feel like this would be so pretty. I don't know how it wears, but so far I really do like this. That is nice. It looks, it's like a dry skin girl's dream. Like, I look so glowy under my eyes. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Powder, we're going to do the Fit Me powder. Everybody and their mother has used the Fit Me powder. If you have not, you need to. It's just a really affordable, really great powder. So I gotta say, even though I applied powder, and I didn't use a lot of powder because I normally don't, but I applied powder right over top of those areas of where I put concealer, and it still looked really nice and glowy. Like, even in person, I still have like a glowy look under my eyes. So I'm really liking this. Right, so moving on, this will be the point in my routine where I would do my brows. As you can already tell, my brows are on already because I've been vlogging today. I had errands to run, so I just threw on some brows, so I just left them on. But I did use the Maybelline Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. You guys know if you've seen any of my videos, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and this brow pencil are my absolute favorite. They're just really easy to work with. I feel like anytime I use them, I never have a bad brow day. They're that good. On to bronzer. We have the Maybelline City Bronzer. I got mine in the shade 300. It looks So for highlighter, I'm pretty sure you already know what I'm using. The Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Gold is my favorite highlighter from Maybelline. Like, are we gonna like this? Then just okay. Alright, so I just realized that I actually did have a blush from Maybelline. They came out with these new cream blushes called the Cheek Heat. We're gonna see how this works out because I already put all of my powder products on first. I got mine in the shade Nude Burn 15. I'm just gonna put some on the back of the hand first just to see what we're working with. Don't want to put it in the foundation though. It's like a really pretty mauve pink color. Cream blushes aren't new. Well, cream products in general aren't new. But I noticed that when I was making these orders, a lot of drugstore brands have come out with a lot of cream blushes. Even though we don't have on any eyeshadow, I do have some eye products. I have the Maybelline Hyper Easy Eyeliner. And then I have a mascara, this is the Falsies Lash Lift. I already have on some lash extensions. They're not professionally done. I just get like the individuals or the cluster lash extensions and put them on, and they last me, so far these have lasted me like 4 or 5 days I've been wearing these. So do your own lash extension at home. But so we just don't look crazy, I'm gonna put a little bit of this bronzer on my lid, and then we'll go in with eyeliner. And then I'll probably use this for my bottom lashes just today, but then I'll try it again on its own because like I said, I have these on, so I'm not really gonna be able to tell exactly what the mascara is doing. So before we put it on, can we just talk about how sleek this packaging is? Nice, thin little tip. Alright, so that's our liner on. Like I said, I'm horrible at applying eyeliner, so it probably looks ridiculous, but this applied flawlessly. And that's what the wand looks like, very thick wand. Alright, so I'm sure this is meant more for your top lashes, but honestly, it made my bottom lashes look really good. So I'm excited to see what this does to my top lashes. Products, I do not have a Maybelline lip liner. I think just because I'm stuck on my ColourPop liners, I keep forgetting to buy liners for other brands. So I'm just gonna use one from ColourPop. Alright, so now that liner's on, we have 3 different options. We have the Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink in Amazonian. We have the SuperStay Ink Crayon in Enjoy the View. And then we have the Maybelline lipstick, matte lipstick in Beige Babe. So I think I'm going to use the crayon as a liner, even though I know I just put this liner on, but this is supposed to be a full face of Maybelline, so we're going to use the crayon as a liner. Matte ink all over the lips. And then we're going to use the matte lipstick in Beige Babe, just right in the center. So I also don't have the Maybelline setting spray. I've been wanting to try it, but I honestly feel like it's going to make me matte, so I've been hesitant to buy it. So I'm just going to use another setting spray, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. Alright, so final thoughts and everything. Of course, I love this foundation. It's so good. Again, this is not new from Maybelline, but it's just a really good foundation. So if you want to try Maybelline foundation, I do recommend this one. This bronzer is really nice. The blush, obviously I'm gonna need to try this again on its own before I put on powder, but honestly it applied really well over top of powder, which for me is always the most important part. Even though you do this first and then you put in your powder products and yada yada yada, but if a cream product or a liquid product applies really nicely over powder, then to me that seems like it's a good product. If you can go on top of powder and not be patchy and skippy or just look muddy, then I'm gonna assume that just on my natural face you would do incredible. So far I really do like this, and this came in a ton of shades. I wasn't really surprised that I liked this because the SuperStay line from Maybelline is just really good in general. Alright, so I know this is a Maybelline video, but just to go back to this really surprised me. I wasn't really sure what it was or what it was supposed to do, but honestly, with all the powder products I've put on my face, my under eyes still are so glowy looking. Like, I know I have highlight on, but just looking at myself straight on, it's so glowy under here, and I think I'm really gonna like this. So for the eye products from Maybelline, I am thoroughly impressed. I know I've only used them once. Maybelline mascaras are my absolute favorite. They have the best mascaras of high-end drugstore. Just Maybelline mascaras are amazing. So this did amazing on my bottom lashes, so I am excited to see what it'll do to my top lashes. I'll keep you guys updated. The eyeliner pen is phenomenal. I'm kind of scared to say. I think I like this. No, I'm gonna say it. I like this better than my NYX Epic Ink Liner. Epic Ink Liner I have been rocking with for so long, and it's like the only liquid liner I use. The NYX one, but this is so much easier to put on than the NYX one. The NYX one isn't hard to put on, but this one just like flows so easily. It's really dark and black. It dries down matte. Like, this is just a really good liquid liner. So if you've been wanting a new liquid liner, go check this one out from Maybelline. I will keep you guys updated on how this wears throughout the day, because that is also very important. But first impressions, the way it applies, how matte it is, everything is A+ so far. So I think that was all the new products I used from Maybelline. All the other products that I used, I obviously really like because I've had them in my collection already. And so I just really wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the new products. But all of the Maybelline products I tried out today and the Glow on are really good. Impressions, I am thoroughly impressed. Also, I don't know why I'm just putting 2 and 2 together, but I know I like this as an actual like lipstick to fill in with my lips, and I've never used it as a lip liner before until today, and I'm like, why not? And it did so well as a lip liner. So I'm definitely gonna be picking up more of these because they just apply really good. They dry down matte, but they're not drying. Like I said, everything from Maybelline, 9 times out of 10 is a win for me. Once again, I will keep you guys updated on any of the newer products and how things wear throughout the day. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.